Picture this: Yohan Blake versus Oblique Seville versus Ackeem Blake racing tomorrow, Saturday, at the National Stadium. Who do you think will win? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, hit the like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, tomorrow at the Gibson McCook Relays happening on Saturday. Yes, Saturday the 25th of February. Jamaica's three fastest active sprinters, Yohan Blake, Oblique Seville, and Ackeem Blake will be racing in the men's 60-meter open. This is a remarkable thing. It's not the national finals, people, and it's not an international competition, and it's not the world finals. Who do you think is going to win? Now, I'm personally very, very excited about this for several reasons. One, I am going to see Oblique Seville finally open his 2023 season. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited. Super excited. Then, two, I'm going to get to see Ackeem Blake, Yohan Blake versus Oblique Seville. This should be really, really a mouth-watering event. The men's 60-meter dash at the Gibson McCook Relays will also feature the likes of Yohan Newby. Remember him from Kingston College? Fastest so far this year as a Jamaican in the 60-meter. Rashid Broadwell, yes, that same one. O'Shane Bailey, Kadrian Golson, Nigel Ellis, Rashid Dwyer, Zarnell Hughes. People, this is going to be a spicy one. So I'm super excited about this, but I'm going to be honest with you, I am most excited about seeing the three names that I have mentioned. All the other acts are tremendous talents, but you know, these three. Now, we saw both Ackeem and Yohan Blake open their season in a nail-biting 60-meter at the Camperdown Classic. Do you remember? But Earth, Wind and Fire, people, Earth, Wind and Fire. That was a remarkable run. Ackeem just barely beat Yohan Blake, running 6.63 ahead of Yohan Blake's 6.64.
Clean start first time of asking Yohan Blake got up well. It's Blake from Blake, Ackeem and Yohan to the line. Yohan and Ackeem on the outside natural. 6.92, that was close. Negative 0.4 meters per second the wind speed.
So we have a range to work with in terms of where they're at. Now remember, this was their first race. 6.63, 6.64 are very, very solid times for your first 60 meter for the entire year. Now, I have never even seen what I don't remember. I'm sure I must have, but I don't remember seeing Oblique Seville run a 60 meter. But I do know that his get up and go, his out the block speed is insane. I mean, he's really, really fast. So I am really curious to see, because finally I'll be able to assess where he's at. Now, let me state, this will be his very, very first race for the 60 meter. Well, his very first race for the 2023 season. And to be honest, people, I have no idea what to expect. I know he's going to be fast. I'm hoping that he turns up, because as you can see, when he gets out of those blocks, Oblique Seville moves.
Off they go, 100 meters from end, Oblique Seville caught up well. Look at this, Oblique Seville well clear of Antonio Watson.
So you can see there that he has out the block speed. He's like a rocket, and then he just maintains that top end, people, better than anyone else. Oblique Seville is a remarkable talent, but then so is Ackeem Blake, who is clearly improving, and Yohan Blake, who many of you had counted out. We did not. And I think he's going to have a solid year also. So what do you think is going to happen tomorrow? I mean, I am super excited. The very fact that these three are, I think, rounding into shape. I think by the proper time in the season, maybe June, July, August, we're going to be seeing the best of these three. Now, Do not underestimate someone like a Zarnell Hughes. He's always dangerous, and there's some other people in the lineup you should not take lightly. Even Rashid Broadbell. You need to go watch this. This is something I'm going to. Hopefully, I will be physically there to watch this report on for y'all. But remarkable, and I'm super excited. Now, to be very honest, right? I have a kind of slight leaning towards Oblique Seville because of the rate of his progression since he hit that sub 10 about a year and a half ago. His progression rate, meaning how fast he's gotten in such a short period of time. A PB of 9.86 is impressive, and I do believe he will go faster. But I'm also a big fan of Ackeem Blake, and why I'm talking about them both because they're the younger athletes as against a Yohan Blake. I believe Yohan Blake might be 32 or 33. Both Ackeem and Oblique are in their early 20s. So we're talking about youngsters who have at least another 8 years to run at these top speeds, and I think they'll only improve. So I am really invested in both of these athletes because of the line of progression in terms of their numbers. Both of them, since they hit that sub 10, they have progressed consistently and well. Oblique, I believe you would say Oblique was a little ahead of Ackeem, hence the faster time. But I think both of these athletes are athletes that we should take seriously. We should not take lightly. Also, the older lion, the great one, the world's second fastest man in the 100 and the 200 meters, Yohan Blake, should not be taken lightly. It is evident to me that he's overcoming the injury issue. The Titans track club is doing the right work with him. We've seen immense improvement. That 9.85 that he ran last year is impressive, and I'm hoping that we can see more of that this season. So the men are rounding it back into form. I am seeing a few other 10 flats and sub 10s I am expecting, and even some younger people. I'm going to go back to this young man from Kingston College. I believe that young man is going to run a sub 10 this year, and I think he will only improve. You know who I'm talking about, Boajit Nkrumah of Kingston College. So we are looking really, really good, and I'm super excited to see these three run and pressure each other, because with a Zarnell and all these others, we'll get a good we'll be able to estimate where our male athletes are at. And I think we're coming out of the doldrums. I've been saying this, I'm a big believer in this, and I think we're going to be singing party on, summer you remember, party on the 20. Look, people, I'm excited. I think we're going to have a great year. I think Jamaica and the world is going to have a great year in sprints. And I think our Jamaican men they're already beginning to shine. I think they're going to do really, really well this year. And I think many of you are going to have to eat your hat or your shoe or whatever you bet, because it's evident to me. Look, people, 6.63, 6.64 for your first race in a 60 meter are solid times. And remember, these are not indoor athletes. They're only concerned about outdoors. So I think we're looking pretty good. So I'm super excited. I am hoping that Glenn Mills does not pull Oblique, and that the Titans don't pull Ackeem, and I hope that they all turn up to run. I want to see all of them run, because it'll be our first chance to assess. But this, of course, is just my 2 cents. I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts. What do you think? Are you excited? Do you think this is the future? Do you think we're breaking out of the doldrums? Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless up!